Good morning and welcome back. My name is Lonnie and you are going to hang out with me as I get ready yet once again. And this is so much fun. I have to tell you, I am just having the best time hanging out with you, getting ready and talking about, life over 50 and just basically life in general. I've learned a lot about makeup along the way and I've just kind of learned a whole lot about myself. So what kind of mood am I in today? Well, today I am in a rather casual mood. I know that that's shocking. That seems to be the general underlying theme of my style, but I like my style. My style is me and I'm comfortable in it. I thought for today's outfit, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of kind of like a leisure wear outfit, I guess you would call it. And I'm also in a monochromatic black mood, as you can tell by the outfit behind me, because that's what I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to do a soft makeup since I'm going to be wearing so much black. I don't want to have a heavy dark makeup with the all black outfit. So that's kind of how I came up with what colors I'm going to be putting on today. Now, a little side note, please remember to always wear sunscreen. No matter how old you are, put that sunscreen on. Today we're going to talk about a subject that I have been talking about on my lives. Now, if you don't get the opportunity to catch my lives, you can always check my channel. They are saved there, so you can go back and watch them whenever you want. What I have been talking about on my lives is some tips on how to grow older. And I'm perfectly okay being older. I like being older. There's wisdom, there's experience, there's a whole lot of things that come with being older that I absolutely love. I'm going to incorporate fashion, tattoos, skincare, hair, weight. I'm going to talk about all the subjects that we face being over 50 on my lives as a positive thing, as kind of a forum to where we can all kind of participate and talk about the situations in our lives. I have women in their 30s telling me that they're still looked down upon because they're wearing bows in their hair. And I'm like, what's wrong with bows? It was kind of an eye-opener for me when I realized that regardless as to what age we are, we're being told the same message. I think that this should be a subject for women of all ages. And the first subject on my social media platform that I challenged was fashion and style. I was absolutely shocked and mortified when I turned 50, got sober, started to actually enjoy who I was as a person, to be told that I had to dress a certain way. So there is power in positive messages. There is power in being able to know that we're not alone. We're not alone when we hear people say you're too old to wear that. And you're not alone when you say, no, I'm going to wear whatever I want. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What are some subjects that you would like to talk about? This is the time and the place, I'm telling you right now, to put a comment down below and give us different ideas to talk about, because there's no subject that's off limits. I really wish that when I was 20 or 30, I would have known that being in my 50s was going to be okay. I wish I had just had this little bit of insider knowledge and been like, you know what, Lonnie, don't worry if you're not doing something now, because you can do it when you're 50. And if you're out there in your 20s or your 30s and you are having those same kind of thoughts, here's your little glimpse of the future, and your future can be absolutely whatever you want it to be. And then on the other side of this conversation, if you are out there and you're in your 50s and you're like, wow, I kind of thought, I had missed the train. I thought that now that I was in my 50s, I had to think a certain way, or I had to dress a certain way, or I couldn't get that tattoo. This is your time to put away that stigma. This is your time to be like, no, I can do it. I got sober when I was over 50, and I was so happy that I could finally start being me, and I could start living a life that I had always dreamt of but never allowed myself to have, just to find that I was being told I couldn't do it. And it was that spark, it was that ideology, it was that thought of being told I couldn't do something is what sparked me to be like, yes, I absolutely can. I have a personality of a don't tell me what to do personality. I was always the child that if my mom would say, don't do that, I would hear, you better go do that, Lonnie. Because one time she told me I just learned how to ride a bicycle. And she told me I could only ride the bike on our block. I was not allowed to go around the block. And the moment I had the opportunity, the minute she turned her back, I got on that bike and I rode all the way around the block just to prove to myself I could. I still remember, it's such a weird childhood memory, but I still remember the feeling when I was on the other side of our block of just sheer adrenaline. And I had to be like 6, maybe 5 or 6. But it was sheer adrenaline of me proving that I could do something that I just got told I couldn't do. And I made it all the way around the block. And later that evening, I felt so guilty about not listening to my mom that I confessed what I did. I got spanked, and I never stopped pushing the boundaries. And I feel as a woman over 50 with my social media platform that I am blessed with at this moment. I'm still pushing those boundaries. I'm still riding my bike all the way around the block, except for this time, I'm not going to apologize for doing it. If we apologize for us being our age, we lose so much. We just lose who we are. And I don't want to lose who I am. I don't want to apologize for existing. You know what? I'm not going to back down, and I'm not going to apologize for me having lived this long. I will tell you right now, my sister wouldn't apologize for being alive today. You know what? She died when she was 47 years old. And if you think that there was a moment that that woman would ever apologize for her being her, she wouldn't. So this Get Ready With Me this morning actually turned into a little bit more of a passionate subject than I had originally planned. But that's one of the things that I really like about these, is that I just never know where my conversation's going to go, and I never know what subject I'm going to end up really embracing. And I think it's an important subject. One of my biggest, I keep on dropping everything. One of my biggest tips for surviving older age is not apologizing for being older. So if you're out there and if that resonated with you, if you're like, yeah, you know what? I've really been finding myself like, apologizing for me being me. Let this be your calling card to not do that. So, I almost forgot my mascara. How can I forget that? That's like the most important thing for my eyes. So, again, like I said, today's episode did turn a little bit more motivational. But I'd love to hear what you have to say. I mean, am I right? Am I wrong? Am I touching a nerve? Is this something that you've experienced? Is it just something that I experienced? Look at the difference. I have to tell you, mascara, if you're not wearing mascara, you gotta go get yourself some, because it is absolutely magical. And there you go. There's my makeup look for today. Let me go put on my casual outfit. Indy says, make sure you follow her mommy because she has so much fun doing this. And I will see you all on the next episode. Bye. Say bye, Indy. Say bye. Say bye. She's got it. All right, everyone. I'll see you on the next episode.